the Sing Out project last year, and I wanted to invite you back because you have such a fascinating story. And just tell us briefly about where your life was at 12 months ago when you did Sing Out last time.
Last time I was still living at home with my family, heterosexual family, heterosexual relationship, but we were just sharing a house with our 3 kids, and I was a homemaker, I guess.
And you had been married for quite some time.
Yeah, we've been together like 18 years together, same partner, and living in the suburbs, and kids at school, and one breadwinner and one at home with the kids. That sort of life, and slowly and steadily things changed. Yeah, you just can't hold things back, really. People evolve, I guess.
And so now where are you in your life, and what's happened since then?
I've moved out of the family home, but only around the corner. So I've got my own house a couple of blocks away. So our kids can move between their homes, and we share the childcare. Tonight, my kids are with we say ex-partner, but we don't always think it that way. We're kind of like friends, I guess. So in some ways, and exes in other ways, and we're co-parenting. So our kids move between the homes. It's hard to keep my son off the computer at my house because my computer's better than the one at the other house. And he really likes the graphics, so he spends a lot of time there.
How did your ex-husband go with you announcing that you were gay?
He was shocked when I actually said it aloud, but he wasn't surprised because many years before we'd been sitting watching Star Trek together, and we both commented on the same hot girls in the series. So, everyone knows who they are, so those who watch Star Trek. Yeah, so he wasn't really surprised, but of course it changed his whole life too, so of course it was pretty shocking and pretty distressing for all of us in different ways. And yeah, this is
and
tonight's
how does he
different.
feel about it?
Yeah, he's fine with that. He says, I don't have a problem with you being gay, and it's not a big deal, and who cares and whatever. And he's not, and
he sounds like
he's out dating. He's a really nice guy, and he's still single. So if anyone's out there looking for a partner, he's a nice guy.
Come to Sing Out, you'll get some dating services.
Tonight my brother's in the audience, my stepbrother, and that's the first to have a member of my family here in the audience. So I want to thank him for that. It means a lot to me. And today, for the first time, I took my youngest daughter to a feast thing, a Southern Women's Feast Bake, because I was singing at that. So that was really special too. And she made me a badge with my name on it, so I remember who I am. Very, very helpful, and a guitar as well.
And since you've come out, have you come to know many other people who've had similar experiences?
They're everywhere, actually. The more you talk about it, the more you hear. So I've got straight friends, or seemingly straight friends, who now spill their stories all the time to me, like bisexual stories or longings or all sorts of things, different things they've done in the past. And yeah, just within the community, hanging out with people who've been involved in Befriend or going out to teas or at feasts. Stories are everywhere, and so I've written quite a few of them into songs too.
And you also were heavily involved in church life for all of your life?
Most of it, yeah.
Yeah, and so does your faith still influence your life now, even though you're gay? And has coming out changed your view of your faith at all?
Well, when I bought a house, I was looking around the area for something close to the family, and I bought the house next to the United Church, which is the church I grew up with. And it's kind of, at the time I was thinking, yeah, in your face, you know. And afterwards, I've actually really liked the people there. And there's a second-hand shop, which has been really handy for getting stuff in my house, and a soup kitchen, because I'm very poor now. And it's quite handy to be able to go next door and take the kids out to tea for $1.50. So, soup and bread and whatever. And yeah, I actually really appreciate it, the church in a different way now, in a practical way.
In a practical way.
But I don't have the same kind of ideas of faith that I was raised with. It's much more universal. my girlfriend is Buddhist, and I'm kind of an interfaith person, really. So, yeah, I think we're all part of an enormous whole, and we all work together in our own special ways to be who we are, and interact with each other and learn from each other and share with each other, and that's what life's about. So,
And that leads to our next question, which is, what's something important you've learnt from your life's journey in the past couple of years?
definitely to be yourself, and to be yourself openly and proudly, because that helps other people be themselves and helps other people tell their own stories and share their stories. And it certainly helps my children, and that's good for the whole world, I think.
Great. Thank you, Claire.